Good morning and welcome to day 27 of our 365 days of Bible study. At the moment we are looking at disaster stories and natural wonders in the Bible, and we're seeing how those ancient people who edited and wrote these stories down for us actually coped with things like earthquakes and storms and so on. Today, on day 27, we have the earthquake that Matthew gives us, tells us about, that accompanied the resurrection of Jesus. What I'm going to be reading to you this morning is my translation of Matthew chapter 28, verses 1 to 4 and 9 to 10. I'll just turn you around so you can see the text as I read it. Once the Sabbath had ended and Sunday morning was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. Suddenly there was a great earthquake caused by an angel of the Lord coming down from heaven, who approached, rolled the stone away, and sat down on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. The guards were so scared by him that they trembled and became like dead men. Then, look, Jesus met them and said hello. They came over to him, held his feet and worshipped him. Jesus said to them, "Don't be scared. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and they will see me there." Only Matthew dignifies the scene at the empty tomb with an earthquake. Mark's young man, dressed in white, is discovered in the tomb. And Luke describes two men in white standing outside the cave, but in neither case is there an earthquake mentioned, although Mark does say that the temple sanctuary curtain was ripped in two. John has neither earthquake nor men in white of either kind. For John, it is Mary Magdalene who encounters an almost unrecognizable Jesus near the grave. Matthew describes his white figure as an angel of the Lord, and his arrival is clearly said to be the cause of the earthquake he describes. I think that each of the participants in the resurrection experienced it in their own unique way, and the consensus was that beyond all the differences in their experience, Jesus was amazingly alive and still among them. Matthew had also dignified the scene of the crucifixion with an earthquake, with the breaking open of tombs and with departed church members appearing to the faithful as the sanctuary of the sanctuary curtain in the temple was ripped from top to bottom. If you want to read this, look at Matthew chapter 27, verses 51 and 52. For Matthew, earthquakes are a stand-in for the awe and splendor of a powerful God. For him, earthquake means pay attention. God is at work. Now that might not be so true for us all these centuries later, of course. But if we are believers, we too will be looking for things that say to us, pay attention. God is at work. Well, we'll continue with earth tremors and movements of the geology tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have a look at an occasion when a possible earthquake or an earth tremor was instrumental in liberating one of the apostles. That'll be day 28 tomorrow, and I'll be glad to see you then.